Hey, my name is Maria and this is Webcomic Story Builder, where I document/vlog my webcomic journey and share the advice and lessons I learn along the way. I wasn't too sure about starting this channel because I don't exactly have a webcomic, and the reason I don't have a webcomic is because I never left the planning stages. I was always planning the story, planning the characters, and about to get started, but then never actually finishing a story. But then I thought, what better time is there to start than from the very beginning, documenting my own journey. This actually isn't my first video. I'm planning 2 videos about the remarried empress, and I'm still working on one of them. The reason it's taking so long is because I'm trying to make it perfect, and that is the problem. By trying to make it perfect, I will probably either never get it done or get it done months and months and months later. And if every video goes like that, it will take forever to post anything, to build up that consistency. So one of the things I've learned from making that one video is not to try and make things perfect all the time. Imperfection is fine, as long as what you're doing is good enough, that's okay. So translating this into webcomic, you don't have to wait for the perfect idea to come to you before starting your webcomic. You don't have to wait for the perfect story or for your art to be perfect. You don't have to try and make every chapter perfect, every panel perfect, or wait for the perfect time, because good enough gets it done. When something's good enough, as long as the point comes across, I think that's enough. So that's why I've started doing this sort of vlogging style thing, so I can still get my message across, to share the things I learn without taking up too much time. I will still be trying to improve the quality as much as I can, but not spending months on a single video. Unless I had a team with me or more time, I would never be able to finish something whilst trying to make it perfect. There were a few things that were sort of stopping me from creating my webcomic sooner. The first would be planning. I kept planning and planning and planning, trying to make my story perfect. The second thing is lack of confidence in my art style. I'm not a pro artist. I don't have the skills of all the top artists like the Remarried Empress or Omniscient Reader. I've never drawn to that quality. I don't know much about anatomy, and even art. I haven't been doing art for 10 years or 20 years or since I was a child. It's something I've taken up recently, and it's been on and off for me as well. So I don't have the most confidence in my art style. And that was the other thing, waiting for my art to improve before starting my webcomic. But it will improve along the way. And the best time to start is now, so that as I make more stories, my skills will level up with time. I'll be able to understand better the process. I'll be able to naturally improve my art style, and my storytelling skills as well. So really there is no perfect time. And then the other thing is, I wasn't sure about the process or how other people would react to my story, because that can be a bit of a thing that worries us sometimes, is how will other people react to what we create, because we spend so much time and effort and energy creating these things. So of course we want other people to enjoy it, to like it, but I'm in the mindset where I understand now that everyone likes different things and not everyone will like what you make. I have favorite shows, favorite stories, I love Attack on Titan, I love One Piece, but there are people out there who absolutely hate both anime, both manga. And to me it's how do you hate Attack on Titan and One Piece? But there are people who don't like them. So similarly, there will be people who absolutely love your story, and there will be people who absolutely dislike your story. And that's something I've come to accept. And I feel as I create more, I will be in the mindset of it's okay for not everyone to like what you do. I think as long as you have a good group of people who do enjoy your story, or you have a good reason that keeps you motivated, then that's all that's needed. So for example, just doing it for yourself, as long as you enjoy what you're doing, then other people's opinions wouldn't matter. Or doing it for other people to enjoy your story, then as long as you have a good group of people who enjoy it, the ones who don't, it's just their own opinions, it's their own preferences. So I think those were the main things that were holding me back from creating my own webcomic. But now I'd say I'm ready to start because I don't want to keep waiting forever. I want to actually get it done. It's been like I have drafts that have never been complete. I've never gotten past the first 2 pages and it's terrible. So I'm gonna start with short stories because I feel like doing something longer, it's not the best choice for a beginner like myself. So I could get used to it, so I can get a feel for how long it would take me to complete a page, to complete a chapter. So then I can understand how I work better. So to understand myself, the process, and to get comfortable with the platform, I will start with shorter stories. But yeah, that's all I have to say for this video. Thank you for watching, and so you don't miss out on the Remarried Empress video that I've been planning, do make sure you subscribe. So I'll be sharing all the different things I learn, all the lessons and advice and tips, and I'll also be analysing other webcomics and maybe even anime. You can also read up on some of my blogs. So I've already started blogging some tips and advice and some lessons around storytelling, catered towards webcomic creators and webtoon creators.